can't believe he's dead. I mean, one minute he's berating me about my involvement with Gary, and now he's gone.
Well, at least he can't talk shit about you and Gary.
Fatima.
What? Just saying. No, see, that's the hardest side of this. Sorry, Leeland. Bye, boy.
Man, now this is one of those times where I really wish I could play the entire clip, but I think it's obvious that the scene that we got as a sneak peek will be the opening scene of tonight's new episode. And I know I'm going to get flack for this. I know Hayden is a slime ball, but to our knowledge, he has not done the things that Andi has in order to make it up the corporate ladder at the law firm. The most damaging thing he did was be the bridge or the liaison between Gary and the firm, which is why they're in the situation they're in now. But he did it by the books. Say what you want to. I mean, even though he and Gary both conspired to get rid of Robin, they did it by the books. Nothing they did was illegal. Nothing they did was anything that could put the law firm in jeopardy. Well, Hayden unknowingly didn't know about Gary's stuff. You know what? Bad example. But I was trying to it almost felt like a presidential election, trying to, talk up the lesser of two evils. But this, to me, is another prime example of why I don't like Andi. I mean, Fatima was no better in this scene, but remember what I said last week? I think I mentioned this in either my review or live, but I said that indirectly, Andi is responsible for Leeland's heart attack. Indirectly. Because of the fact that dude was in poor health anyway, and it's clear to me that the Gary situation was putting a lot of stress on his old ticker. But, the whole Andi situation was the icing on the cake, and that sent him over. So, like I said, indirectly, I'm not fully blaming it on her, but Andi's actions are one of many dominoes that toppled over, leading to this dude croaking, because he's dead. He's dead. But I will say this. I do like in some way that the show is demonstrating how this shit goes on in real life. You know those motivational quotes and whatnot? It's like, hey, your mental health, your family, all that means more. It's more important to your job, because your family, when they lose you, you're gone forever. But when you die, your job will be putting up a job posting for your position before an obituary comes out. And that's fact, especially in a fast-paced money-making environment like a law firm. But I wholeheartedly want to say that I do not think that Andi deserves to be a partner, even though she technically was one in season 2, but that's neither here nor there. I do not think, technically she said a head partner or whatever, so I'll just say one of the top dogs. She does not deserve it. She does not deserve it. I'm sorry, but I can't root for someone who's cheering on the dead. And to think that Fatima is even though Fatima was making valid points, it just felt so wrong to me. Hey, that's one less person to talk dirty shit about you. Well, here's the thing, though. It seems Hayden said that Andi's name was brought up 3 times during that board meeting. Well, Leeland clearly wasn't the only one who felt the way he felt about Andi. So who's to say one of those other big wigs won't say anything? I mean, you can call it divine intervention if you want to. God silenced him before he could talk crap about Andi, but I don't feel bad for her. I really don't. I mean, if this guy did make it to the board and then spoke his truth on Andi and she got burned for it, she deserves it. But this is just like when she got the promotion and over the $1 million, $1.4, $1.7 million, $1.7 million lawsuit from the firm. She got the big office, Bellamy's old position. She doesn't deserve it. And here she is now, you know, trampolining or bungee jumping from a dude's death. Someone that could make her pay for the consequences of her actions. She's springboarding off of that to get even higher position. I don't like it. I don't like it. And we already got the photo of Zach over at the salon and then Pam whispering in Karen's ear. I don't want to speak bad about the episode before it comes, but I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, the Oval was a dud last night, but that was disappointing because it was boring. It looks like Sistas is just going to piss me off because we're probably going to see some of these characters at their worst. Man, how do you feel about it? To me, it's just like I said, on the one hand, I do like how authentic and realistic situations like this are. When somebody dies or, you know, loses their position for one reason or another, it's quickly filled in. But that, I don't know. I've spoken up. I'll save the rest of my talk for Twitter and my live stream tonight. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.